Hello everyone, I'm Tsurugi Kage. Welcome to Gaming Tidbits Review. Today, we're going to talk about Akiba's trip on the PS3, PS Vita, and PS4. Okay, this is a weird game. Well, let's start out with the story. The story starts off with you being tied down in a basement and... oh my god. Is this that kind of game? Anyways, you're being tied up because you passed this test and start becoming a man-made vampire known as a synthester. They have all the superhuman abilities of a vampire, and they even burn up in the sun and not sparkle like the Twilight ones. They replace their lust for blood for a lust of material objects. While you're still strapped down in the chair, you actually end up getting saved by a woman. As you two flee, you start to get mortally wounded. As such, in order to save your life, she enters a blood contract with you. After that, you go and meet up with your friends over at Mogra and tell everyone about what's happening. You and your friends, known as the Akiba Freedom Fighters, all now try and stop the Synthesters from trying to take over Akiba. The story is pretty good, and the characters, for the most part, are actually pretty fine. My only problem, though, is with Shizuku, the girl who saves you. She speaks...
It's you. For now, let's please return to Mogra. So, I suppose I'm doing this then.
The gameplay is pretty okay. I mean, the map acts as both a place where you can walk around and also do combat. You can also get clothing for yourself, which increases your defense, weapons, you know, the basic RPG staples. And you can also do your combat on the map as well. Combat is triggered by either pushing certain NPCs, by triggering certain missions, or you can scan people using your phone and go talk to them. In combat, you can choose to either attack their head with the triangle button, their upper body with the circle button, or their lower body with the X or cross button. Once the body part is worn out much, you can... oh god, how do I keep this PG? You strip them. If they're a synthester, they'll just burn up and you can get items and experience for it. But if they're a person, they'll run away and you kind of have this bad feeling about yourself. The game can submerge you in its setting. It's actually based off a real city in Japan. If you even look around, you can actually see things on television for commercials for various other video games, animes, even pop star divas. While the game has its quirks, it's not perfect by any means. Even if it is slightly more creative. But there's no hiding that this is marketed to those who enjoy the otaku culture. Akiba's Trip is coming out to the PS4 on November 4th, but if you feel like you can't wait that long, you can always get it on the PS Vita or PS3 right now. Akiba's Trip gets a 7 out of 10.